Capricorn, Elsie here to do a bonus read for you, my friends. I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much for all the views last week. This is the week that has already passed, and it was almost 800. Just short of 800 views that I got. I usually like to do the bonus reads around 1,000, but look, I'm so grateful for you for all the ways that you show up here in this tribe. I really do appreciate you. You are my Earth cousins with Taurus Sun. So I really do appreciate your energy here. Okay, Capricorn, what I usually do is, if you've never been to one of these bonus reads before, if you are brand new, by the way, and you've never been here before, welcome. I hope you will stay. As you can see on the roof there, we're about 5 people away from the 50,000. We're going to celebrate somehow. And thank you so much for doing that. If you're the person who is going to stay and subscribe, if you're the person who is my ride or die, and you're always here doing that, subscribing and being in the comments, your thumbs up count, and I appreciate you. So when I do these bonus reads, I don't date or time them. No, we're not going to do that. It's my intention as I drop the cards today is that it's either for current energy or energy in the future. This isn't usually about past energy. All right. Let's find out what's going on for you, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Happy almost full moon. I got a full moon in Scorpio reading out there. If it has already uploaded, I'll try and connect it to the end of this read here. Tell me what's going on for Capricorn. All right. We've got something that is in the making here. We've got the Magician energy. What are you manifesting, my friend? You've taken charge of something here. You've decided you've got all the tools that you need, and you're about to make some sort of magic. Tell me what's going on here. We've got the Knight of Pentacles. It's taken you a long while to get here. You are an earth sign, and you are very slow moving. And this is Virgo energy, but you are very slow moving. You're the planner of the group, right? You're the planner of all of the earth signs here, and like you're the advanced planner. I know that Virgo likes to go over the details and make sure everything's in order, and Taurus is busy cooking for everybody, feeding everybody, taking care of the home. And I feel like you are the person who's the business person. You're about the money. I want to say that there is some sort of a manifestation that has been taking a really long time to reach you, but you've been patient. You've been patient, and you know that if it shows up in its own time and it shows up to you, then it's yours. And I feel like you're not chasing anything. I feel like you're busy manifesting is what you're doing. What else we got here for Capricorn? And then we have the Four of Swords in the reverse. So I want to say that you have come to a place in your life that I feel like you've spent some time alone, possibly for purposes of healing. But I want to say that while you were healing, you weren't really talking to people. You weren't really connecting with friends or family. And if you did, it was very little to no communication. But I want to say that's about to change, because the Four of Swords is in the reverse. And so I feel like you have something to say. I'm just going to show you this depiction. You can see that she's holding on to the Ace of Swords, and there's 3 on the bed. So I feel like you have gone through some sort of a heartbreak or disappointment. Something didn't go good for you and you had to heal from it. Maybe you haven't yet received the manifestation, which has been taking forever. We do have the Eight of Cups. We have the Strength card in the reverse. Inner strength. It's taken you a lot of inner strength to show yourself to the friends, to the family, it feels like here. We do have the Four of Cups. We have the Knight of Wands in the future energy. Why is the Knight of Wands here? Somebody is running towards the Ace of Cups. Interesting. It's somebody that you are maybe disconnected from or are feeling bad about. You're feeling bad about some sort of a conversation, it seems. The Seven of Swords is here, which tells me that you feel like someone is not being completely and totally honest with you, that there's still some things under the surface that you know are there, but somebody's not mentioning. There's like something in the future that you know may come to the surface through a conversation that you don't really want to have. We do have the Knight of Wands, and we have the Ace of Cups. You know what? I feel like you're gonna have a conversation with the Knight of Wands and say, look, I'm not into your instability. I'm looking for the Ace of Cups. And if you can't give me the Ace of Cups, if you can't come in and out of my life with the purpose of us looking at whether we're going to start some sort of a new path in love, then I don't think I want to do that. Because this person here, this Knight of This Knight of Swords is not scared to be honest. This is Gemini energy. Gemini is not scared to be honest. They'll just kind of throw the information at you and just let you deal with it, let you figure it out, right? But this person is really brave and courageous, but they're also impatient, and they tend to like throw words at you, right? So I feel like this Knight of Wands is coming in, and you're not really sure what to do about this person because you know that you can't trust them. You can't trust them, or if it is that you can't trust them, it feels like it's something that's under the surface, and you know it is. It feels like you are having, it's like they show up at a time in your life when you're happy and abundant, but what they don't realize is that you're also the King of Swords energy, feminine or masculine. You are going to demand the truth and the honesty. You're going to slow this person down and say, look, you need to give me the truth. I need to figure out what's going on here. So I feel like there is somebody who is not really given much stability to your life, and it could be that you are very attracted to them, or they're someone who you allow to come back in and out of your life. It seems here that it took you a very long time to walk away from someone. The Four of Cups is telling me that there was someone in your life in the past here that wasn't taking your advances, or was kind of ignoring you, or in their own little world, and maybe they weren't telling you what was going on in the world, because we did see the Seven of Swords in the future. It feels like you walked away from this. You were very patient. You waited a long time, Capricorn, but you decided, look, I got to get on with life. I can't sit here and wait for someone to make emotional decisions about me. I think you came to a realization here that you were settling for something here, that you know that there's more out there, another 2 cups, because you deserve the 10, right? So it feels like that you walked away from something, and there is somebody here who feels like they've either missed an opportunity, or this does give me a little bit of energy of somebody who was ignoring your advances, or ignoring your emotions, ignoring you in a relationship. That's what it feels like here. We have the Strength card in the reverse. For me, the Strength in the reverse is not weakness, it's inner strength. It's somebody searching the self to find out exactly what it is that I want in this life. I'm trying to be courageous, and I'm trying to dig down deep to find the courage to appear to my friends and family again. It feels like that this was, for some of you, maybe a really hard decision to make, and you had to walk away. Tell me why you had to walk away. I think it took a lot of years for you to walk away, but you realized that there was details that you didn't know about, and I feel like the details might have come to the surface. There it is. The Seven of Swords tells me the reason you left is because somebody was not being honest about their feelings, or that you felt like you were settling for someone who was not telling you the whole truth. Maybe not lying. Those are 2 different things, right? Maybe not lying, but definitely not telling you the whole truth. There may have been a secret that came to the surface here. Tell me about the Seven of Swords, please. There it is. A secret came to the surface. I feel like the person that you were with in the recent past is somebody who broke your heart. That's what it feels like. You realize this person had someone else in the DMs. There's a realization there was a secret hiding here, and that might be why you hightailed it out of there. But you hung around for a really long time. You may have been with someone who is Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or maybe someone who is Virgo. We do have Aries here as well, and Leo. Take it as it resonates. So I do feel like you had to turn your back. And I think that's why the Four of Cups is here. You had to turn your back, and although this person kept trying to get into your life, you decided that you deserved more, which is the King of Cups. You deserve more love. You deserve a stable, protective, slow-moving love of somebody who would pursue you. This is the masculine leaning energy, but also feminine energy. So whether it is feminine or masculine, you could be included in this energy here. We do have the High Priestess here, who is Piscean energy. And then we have not Scorpio, but Sagittarius energy. I want to say it was your intuition that told you that somebody here was not being honest with you. And I feel like the secret came out where there was something that you figured out here with this Tower. What is this? That they were talking to someone else. They were flirting with someone else. They took a new path with someone else that you didn't know about. And I feel like it was a romantic path. So I feel like here, it tells me here that your intuition was on high, and you figured out this secret and you turned your back. Your intuition is all of this, right? The King of Cups is very deep, very psychic. The Scorpio is the psychic giant of the the zodiac, right? Then we do have Sagittarius, who also is no slouch. A lot of psychic energy, waiting for the moment of alchemy. It's like I was listening to the universe, listening to my intuition, and what I came up with was, I'm done. I'm just going to be silent. I'm going to move away. I'm going to listen to my gut, going to listen to myself. And I feel like you here ended up healing. I feel like there's a lot of healing. Now you're trying to get your courage back to manifest whatever it is that you want. Tell me what you're manifesting. So we have the 5 of Pentacles. We have the World card. I like it. I do love it. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. Look, that's you, Capricorn. So I want to say that what you're healing from was being left out in the cold. Something went down here, and I'm not going to dig into it because I don't intend for this to be a reading about the past. I don't really care what went on back there. What I care about is you, Capricorn, and the fact that you really made this big decision, this big shift. I really love it for you. The World card is here, which tells me that the 5 of Pentacles is over. You're not going to allow anybody to leave you in the corner. You're not going to allow anybody to do that to you. The World card is here, which tells me that this is something that came full circle. I feel like it was supposed to come full circle a long while ago, but you're an earth sign. You're very patient. You're kind. You love to dote. It feels like that was that kind of energy. You were hoping that it would stay together. I want to say here with this Capricorn energy, of course, Taurus and Virgo, because we are in a general reading, but we do have Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo energy here as well. And it feels like you hit some sort of a milestone or achievement. You realize that you never needed to be left on the outside looking in. And I think you figured this out in your healing, that somebody here didn't deserve you. They didn't deserve the person who is trying to be the Empress. Look, the Queen of Pentacles is the one who is stable and grounded and very dependable. This person dotes and loves and overgives. And I feel like this is what you were doing over here, but somebody decided to go, find somebody who is in a lower vibration, someone who is more immature. Maybe they were immature. And I feel like the Tower is you figure out that maybe they started dating someone younger or had someone else in the DMs or something like that. So I feel like you here are on your way, my friend, to victory. And it feels like that you now are going to see the devil coming. Because I feel like you lived through a situation where maybe it got by you, right? Because you're very loyal. Maybe it got by you and you gave this person chance after chance after chance. But now the victory is you're never going to let this in again. You're never going to let somebody in who you know is toxic, who you know is obsessive, who's doing something obsessively, who is that it's hurting themselves spiritually, mentally, physically. And this person here, I feel like you will see them coming because I think it went on back here. This is a lesson that you learned. So when you move forward, you will know, when you learn the lesson and you see it, you never have to go through it again because when it shows up, you'll notice it. You'll notice it right there. All right, we have the Hermit. Yeah, there it is, wisdom. You had wisdom over this here. I feel like you are just keeping where you are right now. I want to say with this King that you're not taking any steps forward into love. It feels like you're still in this place of the 9 of Swords, thinking about the past, thinking about the future. This is a place where you can get stuck though. So be careful. Be careful of that repeating patterns, right? So I feel like you've learned a lesson and you won't repeat this pattern again, but it feels like you need to be aware of your pattern and you'll get that with wisdom. All right. I'm going to leave this right here. Oh, yeah. You know what? Charlie said maybe we should find out what you're manifesting. Let's do that before we go. What are you manifesting, my friend? You are manifesting... You're manifesting a really happy home. One where there's a lot of communication. One where we can talk to each other, witty banter, having fun. I love Gemini energy. And I feel like you're looking at both sides. I want to say what you want is stability and passion. And you're going to go get it. I think that's what you're going to do. You're going to get in the chariot here. You're going to take your emotions with you and you're going to go. And I feel like this is what you're looking out for. Careful. Careful for that. Because this person might seem at the beginning compassionate, kind, loving. Maybe you're psychically connected. But I feel like what's connected to them is codependency or maybe an addiction. Be careful with that. I feel like you'll have victory over it, but I feel like now that you've learned the lesson, that you no longer have to learn that lesson. You're no longer going to be carrying around these burdens. No way. You're going to see it when it's arriving. You're going to see it as it arrives because the sun is here. All right. So we do have Leo energy here. We do have Capricorn energy here a couple of times. We have more Leo energy here. We've got Pisces, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. We've got the energy of Aries and Scorpio energy here. All right. I'm going to go, Capricorn. Thank you so very much. I'll be back because I'm always back. Love you guys. And I'm out for now. Love ya. Bye-bye.